When I was 15 years old, I never thought I would have a little sibling. My parents had been trying for a baby for years, and unfortunately my mom had 3 miscarriages. When my mom told me she was pregnant again, I was happy for my parents, but was cautious not to be overly excited because of the previous pregnancy they went through. On December 9, 2005, we were blessed when my little sister Beatrice was born. Growing up with a little sister who was 15 years younger than me, you'd think because of our age gap, we won't be as close as other siblings that are close to age, but that's not always true. From changing her diapers, babysitting, and dropping her off to youth groups and work, to this day we've always been close. My little sister is one of my best friends. When she was 11 years old, she told me she wanted to start doing a sport. At that time, my boyfriend, who is now my husband, had suggested martial arts. There are many types of martial arts. Since I had connections with a friend from college, whose family owned a martial arts school called Eskrima, which is a type of Filipino martial arts, I would take my little sister 45 minutes from our hometown Auburn and drive her all the way to Natomas to attend the classes. Realizing it wasn't realistic to continue driving back and forth because of the gas and time, I started researching martial arts schools that are in our hometown. This started my sister's journey of Taekwondo and Hapkido.
Taekwondo is near and dear to my heart. It is where I found my passion for martial arts. Doing Taekwondo helped me mentally and physically in my middle school years because it was an after-school activity to keep me busy and motivated as a student. It also helped me build perseverance, which is one of the 5 student creeds that we would recite at the beginning and end of every class. I did 3 years of Taekwondo and I was able to achieve my Pune Belt, which is right before getting first degree black belt. Unfortunately, the school decided to close down due to the impacts of COVID-19, and at the same time, my parents and I had to move to Sacramento with my sister and brother-in-law. My sister scouted martial arts schools in Sacramento. This led me to fall in love with Hapkido. I appreciated my time doing Taekwondo. It helped me build a foundational skill set. Hapkido is a self-discipline that you have to stay committed to. We work in groups and condition as a class together, but your growth depends on 90% your efforts and the other 10% is what you learn from the leaders. My master always told us, the higher up in level we go, the less they will hold our hands. They will be there to teach us the material and guide the class, but at the end of the day, it's how much you commit and discipline yourself. Every time I go to class or do a tournament, I remind myself to just try my best. Every day is a test for myself to be better than I was yesterday. Experiencing Eskrima Taekwondo and Hapkido, it's hard to pick which one is my favorite, because through every stage of my teenage years, I did a different martial arts. But my favorite so far has to be Hapkido, because Hapkido has different variations of all martial arts that have been incorporated into each other. It does a little bit of everything. Taekwondo, you mainly focus on forms and sparring, and Eskrima is mainly weapons focused and conditioning the body. I really enjoy how my school, KSMY, does weapons, forms, sparring, grabbing techniques, and some gymnastics. For someone who is interested in exploring martial arts, I would definitely recommend Hapkido because you really get to learn a little bit of everything. Martial arts is a fun sport and you get to be part of a great community that is so supportive. It also can be used in the real world to self-defend yourself if you're under physical attack.
Although my sister and I are 15 years apart, she has inspired me to be dedicated to something you're passionate about. Witnessing her journey of doing different types of martial arts, she reminds me to never give up even when there are bumps on the road. I'm a boy mom, which the age gap between my baby boy and my sister is 19 years apart. My hope in the future is to see my own son also grow and love martial arts too, and that my sister can teach and coach him. What a wonderful sight that would be.